Right, let's get this party started. Back to the game. It's a little bit linear in terms of where you can go in the buildings. Like that building over there, for instance, it doesn't seem to be enterable. That one just there. Like it looks like it would be, but I don't think you can get in there. There's a few bits and bobs like that. I mean, it's you're going down the street and it is kind of like a windy road, and it just looks like there's a lot of places that look enterable but aren't. It's just a minor criticism, like. It's still a great game. Whether it's worth a buy or not, I really don't know. And, you know, I don't think many games are worth 30 quid these days, to be honest. Especially in the recession we're in and whatever and stuff. And the fact that, you know, games companies tend to be releasing shit all the time. Almost every game that's released nowadays seems to be shit, unless it's a major big game. Or obviously, you know, indie games don't count because indie games are worth their money, to be honest. You go on Steam and you pay a couple of quid for a game and you get almost just as much gameplay out of them as you do out of these big games. Just these big games are hyped up so much, to spend all their money on the marketing and to spend less on actually doing the game. I shouldn't have done that, but never mind, I don't give a fuck. I'm a hard, elite, British sniper. I'm obviously British, I've got to be. Otherwise, you know, I wouldn't be able to do this. You know, so you know, I wouldn't have the nerve. You know. But yeah, I mean, games companies. Yeah, I mean, I have trouble believing any games are worth 30 quid. I mean, it's been a while since I played a game that's worth 30 quid, to be honest. And that's just the sad way things are these days. I mean, especially in the Steam sale. I picked up a load of games for a fiver. I mean, I picked up Deus Ex Human Revolution for a fiver, Grand Theft Auto 4, like Grand Theft Auto, all of them, for a fiver, I think it was. What else was there? Civ 5 for a fiver. I mean, you know, great. To be fair, Civ 5's worth 30 quid. I've already had 30 quid to play out of that game. It's bloody awesome. And, you know, games like that, then you know, you think great. I mean, obviously they're not for everyone. Not everyone likes strategy RTS games or whatever that kind of game that is. But you know, I do. It's oh, here we go. Objective completed. Let's get back. Oh, we've got to go back up there. Oh, that's nice. And clear that out there. But yeah, so I picked up a load of good games in the sale for a fiver. Mafia 2 for a fiver. I played that a fair bit. It's quite good. It's not as good as the first one because it doesn't feel quite as free roamy kind of thing. It's hard to explain, but it just, I don't know, it seems like there's a lot of cut sequences, like what Matt was saying on one of his videos on his channel. Shoot, 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 cutscene. Shoot, 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 cutscene. And it kind of is a bit like that. I would like to see less cutscenes in games. It seems to be a very easy way of telling the story. I think people should go back and play Half-Life 2 or something, and take notes from that. Or can't think of another one off the top of my head. A game where they just tell the story without using cutscenes. It's not a very good idea to take the control away from the player. Oh, here we go. Case and point. Let's see if this is worthy of a cutscene. Okay. Convoy coming around. Yes, I know there's a satchel charge there. I placed it. Look at that, German scientist. Right, so I'm assuming I've got to shoot the satchel charges, obviously. I'll wait until the guy goes up there, shall I? Right, oh that's good. Well, that last bit didn't need to be a cutscene. I could have heard the convoy come around the corner, you see, that's just it's a minor gripe, but it's a valid one, you know. So the convoy's blown up. Okay, well, we're about to have a shitload of hurt coming down on us. Where's the guy? Where's the guy? There he is. Get out. Get out, bitch. Oh, here we go. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Tiger tank? Oh well. And so ends the Sniper Elite V2 demo. As you can see there, it says online co-op play, so you can actually play the single player in co-op mode, which is an incredible thing. I do not understand for the life of me, this is one of the things me and Matt discuss all the time, do not understand for the life of me why more games don't do this. It's very, it's very easy to do. Like, I couldn't program a game. I'm not saying I'm a games programmer, but I have dabbled in programming before, and I know it can't be that hard. If they can do the things that they do with games, like for instance take Half-Life 2, great game, but I would have loved the option of playing co-op. Yeah, I know the story wouldn't have made any sense. You know, 2 Gordon Freemans running around. I don't really give a shit. I can suspend my disbelief enough to actually just, you know, play in co-op. It would have been a lot better. And, you know, maybe if it could have been something you unlocked. Once you played through it on single player, you could then play through a co-op or something like that. I wouldn't mind that, to get the story and stuff. But more games need this. More games need online co-op play. Because we all have friends. Well, most of us do. Sorry if you don't. But, you know, I have friends at least. I mean, I at least have Matt, you know. And I love playing through co-op games. It makes the game so much better. It increases the longevity of the game. Basically, these publishers, developers and publishers, I guess, don't see the appeal of co-op games. Because obviously they're in it for the money, aren't they? Let's be honest. It says coming soon, but obviously it's out now. It's 3rd of May it came out. But yeah, they need to get on board with that, and they really need to get some more co-op on the go. I'm a big fan of that. Co-op games, co-op through the single, and I don't mean these games like COD enforced co-op, because that's not real co-op. Unless you can go through the single player campaign, it's not co-op. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, you can play through it on some specially designed maps, and by special I mean basic bullshit, so they're gonna add co-op in the title. I'm not stupid. I'm not a retard. I know what these companies are doing, you know. And in true co-op, the word co-op should be reserved for games that have the single-player campaign completely available from start to end for 2 or more people to play. That's why I like Left 4 Dead so much, because it literally is. You play it. The campaign is the game. You know, it's not so much. Well, it is campaigns. And look how popular that game is. Look how good it is. It is a great game. Whether people personally like it or not, if they have any ounce of intelligence, they have to acknowledge that it is a pretty well-rounded, well-made game. And you know, it is. And the reason why it's had so much longevity and it's been played to death so much is because of co-op. It's not the content. You try and play that single player, and it doesn't work. It's just crap, boring, nothing to it. And that's the same way as this co-op. You get a lot more different variety and stuff. Anyway, I'm rabbiting anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this game, Sniper Elite version 2. It's out now, $29.99. Don't get it from Steam though. You can probably get it from somewhere else that's a lot better and cheaper. I know some of you like Steam, and I do for the sales. But for new games, it's absolute shite. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon.